Tansen tot intet. Se minä piks katnaa. Moina niin eo anna mun eo piks kana sammi tiroskaja moin. Stuttamak niin eon. Good afternoon, members, relatives, friends. I'm going to be talking to you and giving you an update regarding the White Lake First Nation COVID-19 update. It's been a while since we've done a COVID update, since a province and Canada's announcements back in June regarding easing restrictions on the COVID-19. White Lake has never restricted the restrictions and never lifted the restrictions. We've kind of relaxed them somewhat, thinking that the variants were still around, and we still managed to do our safety precautions within the BAM buildings, property of White Lake First Nation. We have great concerns as of today, the past weekend's developments, and we always knew that the variants were still around. And today, as of yesterday, when we had our update from our health nurse, we have 16 cases of positive cases of the variant. So, which brings us great alarm within our community. As you all know, we've been on a vaccination campaign since July, urging our community members to get vaccinated, to protect themselves, their families, their friends, their relatives. And we've done a vaccination campaign of various prizes, and also a door-to-door campaign, information sessions on a website, and also ongoing testing and vaccinations within our local health center. So this has been ongoing from throughout the summer, throughout the spring. We've been very cautious in monitoring the development of these variants. We never did lift our pandemic emergency response to the nation. We kept on leaving it open. As of yesterday, like I said, we've had 16 positive cases of COVID. All the variants now are listed as COVID. We're very quite concerned because there's different variants within this COVID. Delta variant as being one of them. As you realize, Delta variant is more contagious. We've informed you that in the past. It also causes more sickness. And we're not definitely sure whether it's the Delta, because it's all listed as one. But we are treating it like a contagious variant. Therefore, we've been meeting the last several days, yesterday and today, to combat of what our strategy is. It's quite difficult to come up with a plan, because the provincial plan has lifted all restrictions aside from the healthcare facilities and LRT stations. And also the Canada government, Health Canada, has also followed suit. We also know that there's different implementations of what Canada and Alberta are implementing. Therefore, leaving our First Nation in quite a predicament to try and safeguard our people from this COVID-19 variant. However, leadership and the EMT emergency management team have met and have developed some of the safety precautions that we're going to implement within the upcoming month of September. Then we'll revisit back in September 30th. It's very critical that we come up with a plan because of these escalating positive cases. It's critical because school is upon us. We also know that the variants, the COVID-19, is more contagious to youth and to kids. And this is even more so important of how we unfold things as they're coming up towards the school year. The county, the province of Alberta, has a different set of openings for the school, leaving the school jurisdictions to implement their own plans. Therefore, we have developed a plan for our school here at Pecan School, and we'll be working diligently with Ashmont School and Vilna School of how things unfold within the next couple weeks. We've also had some unfortunate passings in the past week, so it's important of what we're limiting within the community events, within the mass gatherings, as we want to limit the spread of this virus, this variant, within our community. It's very complicated because outside the reserve, things are open. It's open all over. But we have to safeguard our community. We have to take measures. If we don't take measures, we'd be negligent within our responsibility to you as our people. Therefore, we have developed unfolding of a plan of how we're going to move forward as of today and move on with this plan for the next month or so, up to September 30th. Again, on September 30th, we'll reconvene. Regarding the band buildings, appointments must be made to all band buildings, whether it's administration office, daycare, Pecan School. Make appointments, call the reception areas. If you want to see somebody and utilize some services, you must call. Regarding the safety precautions, all band buildings, masks must be worn at all times. Sanitization stations will be provided in all areas. This should be a norm at all times, and will be a norm at all times. Please, be aware, be mindful. Always sanitize. That should be always ongoing within your daily lives. There'll be janitorial and security in all band buildings. Of course, janitors will be cleaning, wiping all various indoor facilities. There'll be security taking intake of who's coming in, who's coming out. That way, we know on a daily basis, and we can trace on that day who was in these band buildings. It's very important that we do this, because we can only do the tracing ourselves now. The government, Health Canada, Alberta government does not offer those services anymore. We must try and provide as much safety for our community as possible. Within the indoor programs, indoor facilities, there'll be programs ongoing. However, there'll be janitorial, safety precautions with masks, and a maximum of 15 people in programs. In funerals, wakes, there'll be a maximum of 30 people inside a facility. In events, outside events, such as funerals or other community gatherings, outdoor events, we're going to be limiting to 70 people. Again, we urge social distancing, sanitization, and masks. We have to try and do our best to try and limit and contain this virus. This virus, like I said, is very contagious and more sickly. And the thing about it is it's getting to kids now. And kids have no vaccination. We have to try and protect our kids as much as possible. And therefore, within the busing, buses will run, but there will be closely monitored with monitors being on each bus. And masks will be required, and sanitization. As far as the schools, we have 4 schools that we have planned that are under Whitefish Lake First Nation that we utilize. Pecan School, of course, is Whitefish Lake run. Then we have the Whitefish Lake Open School, high school. It's operated between Portage and Whitefish Lake, but it is here on the First Nation. We operate it. We also have Ashmont School. We have approximately 150 students that go to Ashmont School. We have Vilna School. We have around 30 to 45 students that go to Vilna School. Each one of these schools have different rules that they're going to be unfolding. Some may be open, some may be restricted. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Pecan School will be starting Tuesday, September 7th. That buses will be running. We do have the masks. We do have the shields within the desks, sanitization stations, and recess breaks and breaks will be done in cohort groups within the classes. And there will be different bus arrangements as we move forward. Please call Whitefish Lake Education on that. Ashmont School will start Thursday, September 2nd. From the word we had from Ashmont, currently, is everything is starting as is. Of course, they'll have sanitization. From our indication, we will be contacting them shortly in the next couple of days and informing them of the current situation that Whitefish Lake is in. Maybe they'll have a different plan by the time September 2nd comes. But as is, Ashmont is opening as a normal school opening. Vilna School will start Monday, August 30th. They'll be starting in cohort groups. Classes for Monday, August 30th will be grades 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Tuesday, August 31st, classes for K1, 4, 6, and 8. And Vilna outreach students will start on Tuesday. Wednesdays, all students attend. So as I'm informing you, each jurisdiction has different ways that they'll be handling this COVID. Please contact the school that your kids is registered in. It's important of how they're unfolding their plans. There should be a registration, and you should be contacting the school. We have the Back to School Backpack Day here at Whitefish Lake. We had some numerous activities. We were going to hold Friday, August 27th, but we had to limit that because of this COVID outbreak. It'll be held at the Recreation Old Gymnasium here at the town site. There will be a drive-through to pick up backpacks. Included in the backpacks are busing registration forms, school registration links and forms, survey on student vaccinations, and of course numerous prizes and supplies for the students that are returning back to school. Regarding education, please contact Whitefish Lake Education, Lynn Stanley, at the Whitefish Lake Administration Office. All school registration links will be posted on Whitefish Lake webpage. If not, call the schools you're interested in participating in. For busing, contact Daphne Fable, our newly appointed manager for busing manager for Whitefish Lake First Nation. So, in essence, that is the school plan that we're unfolding, and we urge extreme caution for all, for the people that aren't vaccinated. We urge you to vaccinate. It's not only for yourself or for your well-being or for your preference. It's for your parents, it's for your grandparents, it's for your kids. The kids cannot, there is no vaccination for kids, and we need to protect our kids. Now we have a different responsibility. It's not about self anymore, it's about other people, it's about children. That's the difference. If you're unsure of the vaccination and the result of the health consequences, we've always told you, go see your doctor. See the health center with health practitioners. They'll inform you of what the vaccination is. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but all information that we're giving you is accurate statistics from doctors and from health professionals that are recommending vaccination. This is what's going to protect our kids. We always say kids, elders, youth. Well, here's a time that we got to think about our kids, elders, and youth. And we're thinking about ourselves and your belief. I think it's about time that you take a good look at that. And we're strongly urging vaccination. We started vaccinations back in the first week of July. We were at 330. We've done a vaccination campaign of trying to entice people with vaccination draws. A matter of fact, we have a grand prize draw of a vehicle coming Friday, August 27th, 11 a.m. for all who have vaccinated with 1 dose or 2 doses. You go to the health center, you bring the proof of vaccination to the income support, you'll be eligible for the grand prize draw. We tried to entice you that way, to make it good for you guys to look for something to vaccinate. We went door to door to reach out to each one of the households to try and inform you and give you the right information to vaccinate. Yet, we have some people in our community that think nothing of this. It's time that we take things seriously here. It's time that we think about our kids, about our elders, about our youth. And that's what I'm reaching out to you today for. Our kids have suffered 1 year of schooling already. And this variant is not going to go away soon unless we vaccinate. This is how we protect ourselves. This is how we protect our families, our community. So in essence, that I wanted to reach out to you guys and inform you what's happening. We haven't gone away. Our EMT was still monitoring throughout the summer, gauging where things were. It's like I said, it's very difficult for all of us. I don't know, for you guys too. But there are all kinds of services available within our community. We have a mental health plan that we have available within our White Fish Lake Health. If you're depressed, anxiety, all these different kind of things, reach out. We have our White Fish Lake Health Department that has a mental health plan. We have things in step that can support you, that can assist you in issues like this. We know that it's very tiring. We're tired of it too. Everybody's tired of it. The whole world's tired of it. But I'll tell you one thing, the only way we can move forward with this is if we vaccinate. We can protect ourselves, we can protect our community. If you got health issues, again, talk to your doctor. Your doctor will tell you what to do. And that way you can get proper advice. If you do not believe our reaching out, contact your doctor. The other thing that we wanted to say was, what this variant is, we don't know how it's going to go. We know we're tired of it. Everybody's tired of it. But we got to do our due diligence. Every one of us. Not only the leadership, not only the management team, but all of us as individuals. We have to do our due diligence and look after each other. So, you know what? I thought hopefully I've informed you somewhat a little bit of what's happening and what's unfolding and what's escalating in our community. And we are going to, we're going to be monitoring the situation. We're working on a daily basis with it. We're in constant contact with Health Canada on a daily basis. We're also in constant contact with ISC, Indigenous Service Canada. And we're in contact with other organizations and so forth to combat this new outbreak that we're having. Again, everybody had anticipated an outbreak of this new variant for the fall. Unfortunately, it is here, and it's real, people. And we don't want to lose anybody. We don't want people to get sick. So let's all support each other and let's all protect each other. And I thank you very much. Again, if any of you need any help, any information, contact our administration office, contact our health department. All programs and services will run as normal as possible. Whether it's water, whether it's housing, whether it's health or income support. But contact the program managers, contact the administration offices, and we will provide all the programs and services as we can and moving forward. So I'd like to thank you very much for giving me the opportunity and listening to me on this brief update. And we'll try and provide an update maybe on a weekly basis so people will know where things are at. And again, thank you very much, and let's vaccinate. So I'll see you guys Friday for the vehicle draw, 11 a.m. It will be done here at the White Fish Lake Council Chambers. And I wish all the best of luck for all the people that are entered in the draw. Hi, hi.